Could this be the best wide receiver class we've ever seen? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Diggs Report. I'm back to you with another video. This time I'm breaking down the top 5 receivers in the NFL draft. And believe me, this is kind of a tough one because we have so many good wide receivers. But I'm comfortable putting these 5 up at the top. And let's jump right in. Alright, and the top receiver in this draft is Alabama's Jerry Jeudy. Why is he the top receiver in this draft? Well, he's the best route runner in this draft. When you have a guy that's a great route runner right away, he's going to make an immediate impact. But it's not just that. He had 24 touchdowns in 28 games played. That's almost a touchdown per game. And this guy can hold onto the ball when taking a hit. That is really impressive. Now, he does have some things he has to work on. The guy's a little slender. He needs to put some more muscle on him if he wants to make it in the NFL. And the last thing is he needs to maintain his play speed. He needs to play at the same speed that you want him to play at consistently. He's got to do a better job of that. Oklahoma CeeDee Lamb is next. And if you watch the Combine, this guy knows how to catch the ball. Watch that last catch that he did at the Combine. That was one of the best catches I have ever seen. And this guy's good at all 3 levels. He can play short, he can play intermediate, he could play long. That's how good he is. And he's got return ability. He's going to help you out in the punt return game. Now, he needs to maintain his focus when he's running his route. If you lose your focus, DB's going to get you. He also needs to get faster when he's getting off of press coverage. If you're going up against a corner that does press on you, you're not getting off him fast enough, you're not going to win the fight. And he has to work on adjusting when making contested catches. Henry Ruggs III from Alabama is my number 3 receiver, and this guy is pure speed. You're talking about a guy that ran a 4.27 at the Combine. That is fast right there. And he's not just a track guy, he's a really good football player. He has soft, reliable hands. He can catch the ball. And when he's running routes, he basically glides and he can make some of the best double moves that you will see. This guy is more than a track guy, he's a football player. Now, he also has to work on getting off a press release. He's got to do a better job of that. Now, he also has to work on getting off of press coverage. And another thing, he can't just be a deep threat. He's got to learn a full route tree to become a complete receiver. The deep ball, that's going to be a specialty. But if he can learn a whole route tree, he's going to be even more dangerous. T. Higgins from Clemson is up next, and this guy is 6'4". That is really good size. What does that mean? It means he can make contested catches. He is really good at high pointing the ball. So when you throw him a fade route, he's going to do a great job of getting to where he needs to be to catch it. Also, he is another guy that has soft hands. That's really good. If you have heavy hands and you're a receiver, the ball sometimes can bounce off of it. You got to let it come to you. You don't want to force it. And with soft hands, you let it come to you. Now, even though T. Higgins is 6'4", he needs to get stronger with his upper body. He needs more upper body strength if he's going to make it in the NFL. He also needs to work on his physicality at the top of routes. If you're not physical at the top of routes, DB is going to beat you all day long. And he also needs to expand his route tree. Once he expands his route tree, he could be a number 1 receiver in this league. The last one I want to talk about is Justin Jefferson from LSU. This guy is faster than you think. He ran a 4.4 at the Combine. That's pretty impressive because we didn't expect him to run that fast. He has a really good catch radius. Now what that means is you can throw it anywhere as long as it's around him and he'll be able to catch the ball. And he also has really great effort when he's blocking. Coaches love it when receivers put effort when they're blocking. Now, things he needs to work on. He needs to work on 50-50 throws. He needs to work on winning those battles. Also needs to work on separation when he's doing an outside route. And he needs to work on his routes as well. Alright, so final thoughts on the wide receiver class. This could be the best receiver class we have ever seen. You're talking 27 guys with at least a 3rd round grade. What does that mean? Well, that means you can find a pretty good receiver anywhere in the draft. In fact, we may see teams that have a needed receiver, maybe like the Ravens or the Saints, wait until later in the draft to take a receiver because they know they're going to get a good one anyway. This is going to be really interesting what happens. I don't know how many receivers are going to go in the 1st round, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's at least 6. Alright guys, those were the wide receivers. Next up are the tight ends, and I'll see you next time.